Oh boy, do I got something to say. And I am blowing my face off today. Let me tell you, some of you guys out there really, really impress me in how you are. I gotta say this, man. It's really comical. It's quite comical and kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with yous. What's with the hate, dudes? Man, can't believe the hate. So, as you've all been watching over at Andy's Hobby Headquarters, and he got this big collection. He asked me to help him out because, well, we've been friends a long time, and I help him with stuff like that. He helps me out. Great opportunity to make some videos, and I'm going to be making more, by the way, no matter what you say. And really, for the most part, overall positive. People have been enjoying it, and we've got so much more to come. It's fun. We're having a blast with this. Andy's doing really well with it. And my last video, I made the announcement that, yeah, it's strictly just in his store sales. He's not going to, it's very, if you don't understand, have ever done shipping, stuff like this is very difficult to sell online. Not saying that he's never going to. Don't sit there and count on it. Maybe later on when there's an abundance of certain things we talked about that might go up way in the future. Who knows? I might do it for him. He may do it. But as of right now, this is stuff that strictly sells in the stores. And I said that in the last video because his online store and his retail store are truly two separate businesses. And it's next to near impossible to sell vintage kits, used kits on his website because that's not what it's set up for. The way it's inventoried, the way it works, the people that work there, it's not geared for that. So, and he doesn't have the time, nor does he want to bother with doing any eBay or online sales through his store. He does not ship out of that store. It's not going to happen. It's always been that way. He's a one-man operation at that store, and I've worked a couple days with him. I'm going to be working with him tomorrow, and it is a lot of work. That guy is hustling, and he doesn't believe me. He thinks because he's there, he's got an eye on stuff. He was so busy one day. I guarantee you, I know for a fact that someone stole 3 kits, probably valued at $100 each. Pretty crappy, isn't it? But that's how many people were in the store. A lot of people he didn't know. This thing has gotten a lot of attention. Some people come out of town, but it's pretty uncool, man. I'm going to say he's such a nice guy and doesn't want to believe anybody who comes to his store would be like that. Well, he does, but he doesn't want it. He's the one going. I'm like more worried about. I've been looking for these kits. I truly believe, and he has a security system, and if I can get him talked into letting me look through it, I'll look through it. I'll find who it was. So if you're out there and you stole those 3 kits, dude, I'm going to find out who you are because he's got cameras all over that thing. And God help you when I do find you. But that being said, that's up to Andy. He's really cool about stuff and he's kind of, whatever, man. But that's uncool. Anyways, I'm just, I'm just saying off of feelings here. But honestly, man, these people that have been putting comments, been messaging me, been saying stuff on the Facebooks and the groups and all that stuff that are like pissed off at Andy and pissed off at me for this collection. First of all, there's one thing. Okay, so, he's going to be selling it for all this money. These kits, these kits go for so much money. Well, quite honestly, actually, Andy, yeah, he looks at the value of what these kits go for. He's not going to sell them for $20 if they go for $100, $120 on eBay regularly. And that's what we look at is what sells, not what's selling. And we do use that as a guide, and there's some other sources. So we are looking at the value of kits. That's what he actually has me down there for, is to help him with that. The other thing is, he wants to be, he wants to be a nice guy. He's a businessman. So like those kits that are $100, $150, he is going to sell them cheaper. But you're probably going to have to fork out $80 or $90 for a kit that goes for $120 usually. I mean, sometimes less, sometimes more. It all depends. You got to understand that. But, if you're going to hate that, and you go, well, that's pretty not fair because he probably bought that collection and he doesn't have that much money into him. He should pass the savings on to everyone else. Well, actually he is, but I'm not going to get into how much he paid for that collection. It's nobody's business, and I'm not going to get into the average of how many kits. But when you're someone who deals in this, first of all, you guys who say that, to get that kit that you want and you think should be sold cheap because he probably got it cheap. Well, to get that kit cheap, I guarantee you do not have the money to fork out for a collection like that to get that kit that cheap. You don't. So don't even put yourself in that category. You know, if you do, that's great. And I bet you wouldn't sell any of those kits for cheap because they go for a lot of money if you were the one who had the money to fork out. And don't forget, his wife and him labored in 115-degree weather one Sunday going back and forth bringing that stuff. We have been busting our butts at that store sorting through stuff. There's a lot of work involved. We're both exhausted from it. And so there's a lot of work involved in something like that. So it's not just, cool, I bought this kit for $5 and I'm going to sell it for $100. I wish it was that easy. It's not anything like that. And believe me, for you to think that, like I said, there's no way you could have afforded this collection. Especially if you're so concerned about getting kits really, really cheap for yourself. Dude, he's not even making me a deal. I mean, we have an arrangement, of course, and he hooks me up with some stuff, but I'm working my butt off for him, too. We have a give and take thing, but that's my arrangement with him. But, you know, I'm not sitting here expecting him. Like, there's some kits he's got that is easily a kit he can sell for $100, and I am going to pay him for it. I'm not complaining. I want... you know, what I'm getting out of this and helping him out is, one, he's my friend. I want to help him out. I do it anyways. But these awesome videos I'm making, and I'm having a fun time with it. And a lot of you guys are really enjoying it, and I'm so glad. These have been my biggest videos ever. And it's just great model car kit archaeology, like what I call those videos, because I'm wait till you see some of the stuff I found. We're going to have some really cool videos that are really educational about the hobby if you're interested in the past of our hobby, you know, and looking at old kits. There's a lot of people just enjoy. I mean, you're not going to get a chance. There's some kits that I'm going to show you. That's why I do Lucas kits, because I have some pretty rare stuff here. It gives people who will never have the opportunity to actually have this kit in their hand and look at, heck, there's kits that I have found in this collection that I have never seen before, that I've heard of, that I'm excited about, that I'm going to do some videos on, that are just so neat. So, gosh, you negative guys, you know, first of all, I really don't care. You can post all you want, comment all you want. You're just doing me a favor because you watched my video, so you gave me a rating there. And every time you comment, that ups my algorithms. Sorry for that mess up. And let me tell you, man, go right ahead. Get a controversial thing going, a comment on there going back and forth. You just helping me out. So keep on doing it. I'm all cool with it. So with that all said, you guys are making yourselves look like fools, because that's just a stupid attitude to have. Being jealous. You're just being jealous. Why don't you kick back? I'm sorry you can't get to Andy's and buy a kit. They're not going online. You about to buy them at Andy's Hobby Headquarters. That's what it's about. Come on into Phoenix. He's probably going to have it for a while. And, I mean, you'd be amazed what he has, doubles, triples, and quadruples. And just... You know, if it is, it is. If it isn't, if you can't come, don't be... Just keep... Well, no, please, go ahead and make comments and be pissy about it. I don't really care, because you're doing nothing but helping my numbers when you do it. So, if you're mad at me, you should just be quiet, because every time you make a comment, you help me out. Except those people that put spam there to go visit beautiful Japanese women and bring them to America. That gets booted off. That's the only stuff that I erase. Or if someone is an absolute... I mean, I've knocked off maybe one or two people in the 3 or 4 years I've been doing this. I don't erase comments, because you can make a fool out of yourself all you want. I really don't care. But there's been a particular couple of people that just they're nonsense and they're vile. I'll take that off. But... You know, that's only happened twice. And then, of course, the beautiful Japanese women you can buy. Yeah, that's getting off, too. I'm not having that on there either. So anyways, with that all said, that's my rant for today. I just got to say, thank you all who are loving it and supporting it, man. You have absolutely blown my channel up. It has done great for the channel. I've gotten so many subs too. This is what we need to make this empire bigger, because boy, like I said, we've got big plans. Things are changing in the next few weeks where I'm going to be having more content for you, more interesting content, really cool stuff. I've got model kits to show you. I got more models to restore. I've got more tips to give you. I've got some great scale auto. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. So thank you all for your support. I want to say have a great day. I got to go to work today. This is my Friday. Really, I hope I have this out before I go to work today. That was my plan. Tomorrow, I'm spending all day at Andy's. I'm going to make some really cool videos for you guys. You're going to love these. I got some neat stuff coming up. Whoa, we found some really weird things. Okay, I got to have some cup of cold coffee here. I'm just ranting and raving, but I got a really cool model I want to show. I'm so excited to show you guys. A model I built a long time ago. That's going to be in an upcoming Lucas Builds, and then I'm going to restore it in this old model car. So that's it. I'm done. Post away. Blow your face off back at me. Let's have fun. Go out there. Build model cars. Why? Because they're freaking fun. I don't know how many times I got to say this, but I'm going to keep saying it. And right on, man. Thanks for watching, and here's my producers.